Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Barat in Europa Universalis 4. Well, we're sort of just chilling a bit, you know, sitting at dangerous levels of rebellion. Thank you, I do not need a notification for the fact that I need a installation update, you bloody stupid computer. But yeah, so we're sort of here now, just getting everything caught up, I suppose. More than actually expanding as of the immediate moment. There it is. I'd much rather not have that in my face while I am trying to deal with a rebellion, but still. And they got a 2-star leader. Let's hope you can get there on time, is it? Yeah, you're not going to, are you? You literally arrived like 3-4 days too late. I dislike this game sometimes. At least they are dealt with now before they could do anything, so bright side and the downside. You have a free advisor slot? Yeah, I'll have a new one. Trade efficiency is good. So yeah, I'm gonna reinforce my armies back up, I suppose. Those just rebelled anyway, so I have no real concerns with that. Game's a little laggy, but it could be worse, I suppose. If I keep expanding rapidly, I might just break 80,000. We're going to have a Baluchistan rebellion, apparently, in Siwi. And you know what I say to that? Bring it. Bengal just immediately goes for their attack on Yarkand. And I'm going to slow the game down just a little here to have a slightly easier time. What's this? Ah! Gain 2 Diplo power. So, looks like they do have a 4 or 2, but I can totally deal with it. Let's declare for Multan itself. Attack their capital. Head on. Now that that's done, but yeah, I'm going to have plenty of reason to utterly crush the Bengals, because they're just expanding like a bloody... They're just expanding like the plague. I do not like them. I do want the Baluchistans to be the ones that rebel. A few years ahead, I suppose I can get the Engineer Corps. Neither one has a siege pip, so oh well. A lot of people are going to be upset by that, including Persia. Oh look, the worst event in the game. Persia is not angry at me, they're just threatened outright. See, they're no longer really gonna join it. Offer you vassalization right away. And these two provinces up here are not too bad actually. Take those. What is his truce with Delhi? That isn't anywhere near long enough. And I do want to eat Delhi. This is some very aggressive expansion. Okay, what's my current overextension? 9%. It's gonna be gone soon. This will put me up to 64. I have the admin to immediately core it. I'll go for it. So this is some very aggressive expansion. And I think I could feed Patalia some of the land that Delhi owns. And I have no diplomats. Now I'll declare for what I have wanted to grab. Commonwealth and Spain versus... Jesus Christ, the Ottomans alone are just going for it. And I actually sort of want them to lose. They're the world's most powerful nation. And can you really blame me for wanting them to suffer a defeat for a change? They're stronger than Ming in terms of development. And that's saying something. Tuango is expanding in the east. Now what remains of Delhi I'm going to go for now, I think. Now I don't necessarily have an issue with what I'm going to have as a rebellion. What I will want to make sure of is my vassal can handle this area here. I'll take these two here. He's going to get all of that and that. So if I declare for whatever, I don't really care, but... So this is some very aggressive play, but I'll live. Delhi is still his capital. There's the coalition. Bring it. Sialkot. What is Sialkot? There is no... Oh, it was... I thought it was a nation entering a coalition. But no, it was just someone... I am not a bright child, am I? Yeah, I can purchase an ability, but what do I really want? Religious wars? You know what? Yeah. There's the big old coalition forming. They are all going to be very unhappy. But if there is a war, I am willing to throw my money at the problem. And I'll start with you, I suppose. Improve relations with him. Should I be... I might be able to, but I'm not sure. The more troops I have, the better I can discourage them. They immediately declared, okay. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll just fucking play by those rules then, I suppose. So I have Miltech 14. He has Miltech 14, they have Miltech 10, so they're not threatening. Yarkand is not threatening, and Bundel is not that threatening. I have a substantial, nice bit of an advantage here, actually, don't I? So if you're going to just do that, I suppose I'll just get rid of all of you at once, if that's possible. However, I can't really let loose on those rebellions down there, so I can't even dedicate all of my forces at once. So, get him back. Sort out a peace quickly with Delhi. Let's drop the speed. Now, what is the size of each side? They've got more infantry and more cannons, but they are a lot more, let's just say, divided. If I can deal with Bundel, there's the Baluchistan, so that's going to help a lot. There's his big army. He's a concern. But he's not going to be a concern for long. Because if I can crush him up there, and I will hire a new army, well, a new leader even, the exact same as the current one, even, I'll crush his army up there, use this to threaten him. C2 might be a good option here as well, so if I can first of all manoeuvre into beating this Bengal army. So let's just have a quick observation of what his manpower is. Equal to mine. Not the greatest, but we can get away with it. He recently crushed Yarkand as well, so Yarkand's not going to be all that strong. He's confident in his own strength. Let's get down here and help with that. If I can get a few crushing victories, like this one here, which it should be a victory. Yeah, those are some losses on my side, but he's going to have bigger losses. I have a discipline advantage, which is good. So that's a good start to things, isn't it? I don't think I can piece them out individually though, can I? How was he able to just walk across that? I thought that wasn't really something that should be happening. Yeah, he's going to have a naval advantage, isn't he? But I've got the treasury to put quite a bit on the line, I suppose. Bundel is not going to be able to contribute much in terms of actual meaningful forces, because he is going to suffer a lot more in terms of losses than I am in each battle. There's a squish or two. So I should not... I'll do that, I'll rather. So I can't actually piece these out. But what I would want to do, if I can, but I will be happily willing to take a white piece. Blocked by a fort. What? What fort? What fort is... Oh! Row. Okay, I'll start with a little bit of aggression up there. I've already battered him around once, and for the matter, it might be a good idea. Yeah, he's coming back for more. I don't want to spread my armies out too far, but I might have to. Now, he's not really all that willing, because Coalition War. He has apparently he has good military strength. I sort of disagree, but well. Now, if I can go over here and start pummeling them, in more than one sense, I should be able to start... I'm going to push into Bundel. So, the majority of their troops is Bundel in Bengal. Yarkand is not contributing that much. Well, he is actually contributing a surprisingly large amount for what I was expecting, but still. So there's a bit of stuff going on, I suppose. So they're going to start pushing into that. That's going to be how they play. I'll play by the game. I can easily damage Bundel much faster than he can damage me. I've got the cannons, he hasn't. I've also got the Miltech to go head to head with Bundel in each battle that we are going to fight. Bengal is the one I'm worried about, because he's the one that's strong. And I mean strong. This up here is going to be a very bad game to play. Oh, you wanting to come and play? Good. Get in there. A nice significant disadvantage for him. But yeah, he's dead. He's lost that. Totally worthwhile. And good fell right after. Nice. So that's one of Bengal's weaknesses being exploited, pretty much. I hammered him. Now there's also this down here, but that's majority infantry. So I think I could rush this down here and get away with that, but he has got a fort there. I'm going to keep this up here. I should be able to fight his inferior military tech with slightly fewer numbers. And it's also a very bad composition for him, so I should be able to battle that and beat it. But so far you can see already the war is quite advantageous in a few senses for me. Now I will also have no disadvantage fighting there, and the troops should be pretty much fully recovered by then. So I've got a great bit of superiority. Every battle that's been fought has been a victory. And I will be going in now that my troops are fully recovered. He's recovered as well, but that's it. So it's pretty much 20,000 versus 22,000. I have a slightly better leader for this. He has... yeah, he's chosen the same ideas, but he's got more morale, but his troops are inferior as a whole. I've penetrated his centre. It looks like that's a victory for me. Just about, so it looks like I can't be quite as well, if he rolls like that and I roll like that, it's not exactly quite as close as I was hoping, is it? Yes, let's roll a few 9s at the very end on his side. And again, come on. Barely. Okay, that's pissed me off. I am definitely fucking Bundel up. 2 techs makes apparently no difference at this point. That's actually slightly annoying. And now he's got that bloody fort. Where's the... okay. Advance to there. We're gonna put him down. Oh, is he coming to fight me? He's coming to fight up here. Yeah, I don't like you. Bengal's going to dedicate his troops up here as well, though. That's the main issue. That one big loss, look at that. That was a massive miscalculation, but it was also a lot of bullshit at the same time. I mean, how am I meant to expect that he is going to manage that? Let's get revenge with this army. Nope, I'm not even going to catch that. Oh wait. I'm going to catch him. With this army, his troops are exhausted pretty much. They're already pretty heavily weakened. It's a majority infantry. So that should be a nice big win this time round. Keep an eye on this, because I do not want him going for me. Now, Bengal probably is in this war to get his own land here. I would personally not really want to allow that, would we now? Now, Bundel is already starting to suffer quite a bit of a hammering, thankfully. And it looks like we'll have to end the episode here. So, yeah, this coalition is going to be a pretty grisly war, I think, but I think this is going to be the time to start using these estates to help. I could get this and do this. Raise additional levies for 5,000 manpower in an emergency. I'm going to instead just get their influence up a bit, help them do stuff. Now, what I want to do is crush Bengal's army, because Bengal is the big threat. And look at them, they're just pumping out troops left, right and centre, because they're like, oh, big threat, we have to do this. And if I have to move him away, I'm going to be slightly upset. Yeah, he's coming down here. I'm going to pull away. Yeah, I'm not willing to fight with that right now. Unless I can get this down there, but I don't want to leave the leaderless army alone. Plus he is sieging a valuable province. So he can retreat behind the forts, for the time being. And why is Bengal sending so few troops? I know I'm jinxing it by saying that, but seriously, why? And now I don't want to send this down here, but Bengal is chasing this all the way bloody down here. Oh, well. Would you look at that? It's almost like I can now dedicate all my forces down here where it's going to matter. A heck of a lot more. Please don't tell me my vassal's about to make me just lose a whole bunch of war score. I'd much rather you did not do that. But yeah, I really would want to end here, but I'm not going to just yet by the looks of it. Oh, okay. My vassal is a retard, apparently. Okay. You are no longer allowed the privilege of choosing your own strategies. You are now supportive. Stop being an idiot. And there's the big army. Lovely. It's coming from the north. If I can siege all of these down quickly, I should have free mobility over Lower India then. Now he has Cannoneer. Don't exactly want that in Bengal's armies being together. Let's pull you down to here. Or what is this bloody movement system? It is actually annoying the shit out of me. Okay, I'm going to pull 40,000 up to here. I need to think on a way to attack and deal with this. In particular, Bundel is being a pain in the ass, and I want him to be the one to get dealt with quickly, because he's going to be the one that's like, there. And also, this bloody length of war thing. Bengal is making claims. Yeah, I'll be changing your mind on that soon, don't worry. Hell, even the bloody Kashmir here. Oh, he doesn't want that, does he? What a shame. Harsh treatment them, I can't afford it. They're not going to help him, are they? That's just called. So I can deal with Kashmir like that. And I can deal with Bundel by doing this. If the fort doesn't fall, of course it falls on 28%. And what on earth is that movement? Okay. I could get a very What is that? You have to move through all of that to get there. It is literally right next to you, you bloody stupid game. This is what I mean by the game has some rules that the AI really does not follow. I'll put them down. I really have not got the ability to afford this right now. Now, Bengal had 32,000 or such up here. Yarkand has not made an appearance in the war at all. Bengal already just does not want to keep going. Bengal is going to want to keep going forever, which is annoying. But I can really put Bengal in a bad place. They're going to have broken country when I am done with them. There's that army that I really do not want to deal with. Not when this down here has to be dealt with yet. So, I have inferior troop numbers here, which isn't good at all. Please tell me... Oh, for fuck's sake. If he comes to attack me, I'm willing to let him to do it. No, he is not. They're pulling back. Lovely. The AI is being confusing. What it specialises in. Can this just fall? I'd appreciate it falling at a rate similar to all the other bloody forts I've dealt with, but no, apparently it cannot. And Jesus Christ, this is going to be one annoying thing to deal with. I can't even get them to sign a separate peace. That would be like the most beneficial fucking thing right now. Oh, of course, I have to wait even more. He's going to come and deal with it, isn't he? Can I force march? No, I cannot. I want you down there. He's going to deal a crippling blow otherwise, and I can't allow that. I can't spread my armies out doing this, but I have to if I want to fight effectively. He has the ability to deal with me, in a sense, that I can't. Okay, that's good, but not good enough. That up there is scary, and I really would prefer to not let that get there. Okay, what if I put these two up to here, and engage it head on, with 40,000? I should have a number advantage over it. I've got Bidar back, they've just taken that. I've got these forts to cover my back, for the moment anyway, against all of that. But watch the AI now, it'll just walk through them. And if he walks through them, oh boy would I be a little annoyed. And I can't really get out of there due to his naval superiority. That has no leader. I just realised that. That could be a great advantage of mine. Can I go through that route? No, I cannot. So Kashmir is going to be trying to make up for Bengal. Slightly inferior number count here, but if I can win this... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, he's fighting it for me. He's locked in. I'm going to arrive there later. I can use this to my advantage. Thank you. This is good. This is very good. But Bengal does have more troops here now. So this could go quite poorly, but he retreated because of that. Wow, but he weakened them enough that I can just deal with them easily. That's amusing. I will take the massive army boost right now, because in all honesty I sort of need it. Can I go there? Yeah, I can. Let's crush this army of 21,000 brutally. Because despite slight loss of troops so far, I should be able to, with this, break it. His army there should break. What does he even want off me? Watch it now, it'll be literally 29 war score. What the heck? So if I beat him back here, this could be a turning point in the war, because I'm definitely winning on battles. And I think that's the point where Bengal really does just not want to keep going. Yeah, he's losing eagerness to keep going. If I do the same here, similar should happen. The first Great Indian War is what I want to call this. The first Great Indian War. It's pretty much all of India versus the other side of India. And for the matter, I have a slight issue here, but I'm already locked. He doesn't want to fight it. That's a good sign, isn't it? This is going to be one brutal fight, isn't it? Oh my. I know I just rolled really well there. Really well. And this is the point where these guys need to give additional levies. I really need them. Just to keep fighting for a bit longer. And I just got a gold rush so I could easily murk up. Are you sure you want to keep going, Bengal? The length of the war modifier is the only thing that is keeping him in. Oh my. How much has he exerted? He's mainly mercs right now. He's exerting a lot. What about his country comparison? I have a ton of money. Does he? Let's have a look, Yeah, I don't think... Oh, he actually does have a surprising amount, but I don't think he can use all of it that much. He makes a lot of trade, a disgustingly large amount of trade. Like, he is sort of damaging my income as best as he can, but that's all he's doing, and it's not really actually hurting all of that much. Yarkand has also been... Okay, you want to have a go again. Yeah, you should be in Multan, I'm not sure why you're not. If I can take this fort back, hammer them, and I get this fort down here, I think that'll be the end of the war. Most distinctly. If it wasn't a coalition war, he'd already want to be out, but it's a coalition war, so yeah. And also, for the matter, what's this next rebellion? I don't want... Oh look, Punjabi separatists. Not only did I have the ones in Multan, I had the Punjabis as well. I want to eliminate their culture now. I just want to delete it. And I will. Because boy oh boy has that annoyed me. Can I actually have some luck with these forts, please? I mean, he's got forts on 28 and 21. Can I please do so for once? I really don't want to murk up, I just want this war to end. Come on. It will not end. But he'd 100% go for that, and I can't accept that. Or can I? If I get Lahore back, I should be able to... Don't you dare get caught by this. If you get caught by that, I'm going to be a very, very upset person. Okay. Come on. Fine, just fucking do something. I'm fed up of this. I will release Ceylon as a sovereign state. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Guarantee them? There's 52,000 and I do not want to deal with it. I really don't. Yeah, I sort of bought this on myself, but seriously, this is starting to get a little absurd. How much longer are they going to keep it going? Why are you sitting there with 3,000 amidst that? Is this AI retarded? Is it trying to make me lose war score? I can't forced march, I just have to hope they hold out. Which is sort of... oh. Can I just get a piece? Oh wait, it's going to be a lot more severe now, isn't it? Send. I dealt more losses to them than anything, so all I did was release a tiny state as a piece. That's all I did. And what I can do is a royal marriage and then, you know, vassalize them. That's an exhaustive war, but... Christ. Get out of my sight. Bloody hell. One exhaustive war, yes. Where are my diplomats? I want to vassalize it. Bangladesh, where is it? I'm sitting on Bangladesh. So I can diplomatically vassalize him. Which is a nice benefit. Yeah, this has turned into a mega long episode, hasn't it? But for what that war was, I think it was best to end it there before I suffered that big defeat and lost more. I could have almost got away with it as well, but Bundell is actually, you know, 2 techs behind, and they're still able to fight pretty much evenly. Is it due to the defensive ideas? They have offensive ideas, not defensive. And they have some very, very neat things there, I guess. I also have to expand my navy, because that war was just a shambles navally. Because of all of that, but anyway. If I can vassalize these, which I will. What this is going to be next time is I should be able to hammer them with naval power. So I'm going to go up to 14 heavies. Split the caravels off. Boy, what is this? Gain... I have full prestige, I really do not care. Be upset all you want. Two provinces I can't convert, why is that? Oh yeah, because they've been recently converted. But yeah, once this navy is built up to more common standards, next time I'll be sure to put Bengals at the bottom of the ocean, blockade them, ruin their entire trade, and make them cry a bit, I imagine. So I'm going to be in a deficit for a little bit, but oh wow. That costs a lot. That costs a lot. I'm going to just put as much as I can into this. Oh wait. Let's just put all of my admin into that. I really cannot care. So that's halfway to being embraced now. So I'm converting those at a decent rate as well. Proclaim guarantee. Let's now start improving relations, I suppose. When can I vassalize you? Not vassalize, when can I annex you? I'd like to annex you quite soon, actually. 5 years, okay. I'm going to stop improving relations with him for the time being. He's just fallen apart to rebels right after the war, which is, you know, totally not due to what he's done in that war or anything, is it? So Bundell is going to switch religion. If he switches to my religion, that might just make him slightly more inclined to go against Bengal. Now the aggressor expansion is still right up there, but I can't really do much about it now. And hopefully, if he does fall to the Hindus, that will cause a bit of a upturn between him and Bengal, which would be beneficial as all hell. Because he was certainly a big player in how that war turned out, I think. I want this infantry idea. Let's do that, because why not? Let's do it for a laugh. But yeah, Bengal certainly proved themselves more than dangerous there. Next war I'm going to want superior everything, just more troops, more manpower, just give me anything I can to hammer him into the ground. Let's improve upon my production, because that will be crucial. But most crucially, this. Manpower is going to be needed, and I need a lot of it. I mean, I have 48,000 manpower. That's all I have. He has 63,000. He has a better ability to just slog it out. And that is something I can't really tolerate, I suppose. Shikowan, where is it? There's also Nagar, which are rebellious and can't be converted. But yeah, when I vassalize Rua Kanfa, I'll see if I can synchronize the annexations, because if I can do that, I should be able to just annex both of them and be pretty much done with recovering from the war. And really, considering the difference in losses, I consider it a slight victory even, because it shows that I don't... I moved him off the province. That happens. Well, what a shame. They're going to die anyway. I'm going to stack discipline if I can, because that extra discipline is going to assist me, I think. So I've burnt through a lot of money, but I think it's beneficial really even to have done so. Lovely. So they are actually now pretty much on our side. Oh wait, no. Delhi's going to be able to deal with that. What is going on here? Whew. Anyway, looks like my manpower will soon be back. I can get Grand Army. And I'm going to get Spirit de Corps, because that is going to complete that idea group. Put me on a totally new level compared to them. Let's get this Merchant Adventures idea and just get it done. It's going to give me more discipline, which is going to help in the next war against Bengal. And the bigger army is going to be one hell of a benefit in the long run. So 10, 4, 6. Maintenance. I'm just going to call it an Imperial Army, I guess. And I really should end the episode, but guess what? I haven't. So this is just going to be the average army, and it is an 80. It's going to put me at 86,000 troops, and that really should put them off doing another coalition. I mean, look at the aggressive expansion. I doubt it's going to go away, but with an army that large, I doubt they're going to want to. So my manpower is now above 50,000, which is going to help a little bit. And Spirit de Corps. Discipline is higher. That's going to improve everything. My army is now going to perform better against him. It's going to take less damage. It's going to deal more damage. Why are they coming down here? That isn't what you should be doing, in all honesty. Good job, you absolute buffoons. But yeah, I'm going to now focus on getting Tech 15. Because if he gets it and I don't have it, I'm going to get crushed, regardless of the discipline. And boom! And I'm going to say one last thing before I end the episode, I suppose. I know I could have turned it around and probably gained a lot of land from, say, Bundel in the end, but it would have been pretty risky, and I don't have confidence as a player to do that sort of stuff. So that's why I decided I'll just suffer a slight, well, technical loss. Even though I just got the province right on bloody back. And I will get printing press. I am determined to get the printing press. Because if I get the printing press, I'll be brilliantly well off. So when I next get more admin power, I'm going to focus on that. Either way, I will finally end the episode here, so thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we will integrate some of our vassals, and hopefully set ourselves up for the next war with Bengal and Bundel. Either way, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.